Please go to our Facebook. You can see the video right now. You see a whole secretariat set ablaze. Can you see? Set ablaze, burning. And, it came to mind the statement made by Wike when he said that if they try to take the structure away from him, it will set their states on fire. You should remember that particular video. But still, go to our Facebook fan page. You can see these videos. Now, the IGP yesterday afternoon, or maybe early morning yesterday, withdrew the police, that were watching over the local government secretariats, and the excuse they gave was that to allow the inaugurated chairman to start work. And the moment they were withdrawn from that space, you see hoodlums coming to at least 3 of these local governments and setting them ablaze. I saw the one for Ukwere, a newly built local government with public fund. That's it. The one from Ukwere local government is the one on screen right now. And you can see that secretariat set ablaze, newly built secretariat complex set ablaze. So we began to burn public properties because of this kind of trouble.
When the news filtered in yesterday, it brings back memories of, the days of rage that we thought we have, gone past. As we saw, particularly between 1999 and 2007, and we felt, okay, there is a wave of sanity now, at least to an extent. But it has proven that we definitely have not gone beyond those days of, maddening rage, as it were. And I am miffed that, number one, the president shows crass irresponsibility in handling this matter.
How? Why? The president?
Good. Now, the president has a minister who works directly with him as one of the parties in this. And this minister has never been quite civil or metered in his response as regards, visiting mayhem on the state if the structure is taken from him. Yet there's not been any caution whatsoever from the president.
Why wouldn't on the president? There's no link of Wike being the reason for this.
Seun Bodia said it. He said so.
That was going to set them
yes, on fire. While it may not be, while we may not be able to create,
he explained the fire. That was metaphorical.
That what?
That the fire was talking about was metaphorical.
And then we now have real fire.
How do you trace that to him?
Well, we may not be able to trace that to him, but then he's suspect. Now, what were these hoodlums who went there looking for? We saw what played out in the state in the course of the week. All right, and then, like they would often say, yes, there may not be a strict causation link, a causational link between that, but then we can simply tell that this man has a hand in what is going on. That's one. Two is that still on the president, I'm also surprised that even if Mr. President has shown crass irresponsibility in handling the matters of Nigeria, he could simply have shown a level of civility in handling that of Rivers State, particularly with the action of the IG. With the way with which the IG went about his business since Friday showed, that partisanship that should not have been the case with an Inspector General of Police. And I do not know, I do not understand why the president has now decided to be hypocritical when he started talking yesterday after the mayhem, which he, I believe, would have intended or would have also foreseen would eventually happen.
I don't understand.
So much for his caring.
I don't wonder why you are putting the president in this matter anyway, because I was looking at Bayo Onuga's post yesterday, and he said President Bola Tinubu has called on Governor Siminalayi Fubara, political leaders and their supporters in Rivers State to exercise restraint and uphold the rule of law.
So now, let's take it one after the other. Does that not even show more irresponsibility if there are two parties in a fight and you are calling on one who is invariably the weaker party?
He is the governor of that state.
Who is in charge of what?
Siminalayi Fubara is the chief security officer of Rivers State.
Chief security officer? Were he chief security officer, would they have been able to burn down those secretariats?
Isn't he?
Well, on paper.
Now, he said, in response to recent tensions following last Saturday's local government council election, the president expressed deep concern over reports of arson and explosions in the state. He urged all political actors to de-escalate the situation and discourage their supporters from engaging in violence or destructive actions.
Now, they can mention Sim Fubara, but then they cannot mention landlord Wike. You see, Seun, you see where you expect when they would say that money. Now, if you are called the name, you have been called partisan. It was better if they had not made this release in the first place. Now you made a release where you now only mentioned Governor Fubara, who has a right within the framework of the law to do all that he's doing, which is that conduct election. But the one who has been engaging in crass illegality was not mentioned.
No, but if you are fingering Wike, it's by proxy. Wike is not on ground. You don't see Wike in Rivers State. He's in FCT. I want to ask this question. Do you think the IGP withdrawing the police security, from those local governments made him complicit?
Not do I think. I believe so. And I know so. Given the actions and the build-up of actions of the IG since Friday, obviously shows that he's in cahoots with landlord Wike over what is happening in Rivers at the moment.
Okay, so let's listen to what Fubara said about the pulling out of the police formation from the local government secretariats. Then he also said he knelt down for peace to reign. Let's listen to this one first.
I don't have any issue with it, but I'm a bit concerned when my name was only mentioned. But like I said, since it's coming from the president, I have no comment about it. But you see, this issue is a very straightforward issue. It's as simple as an ABC. Everyone in Nigeria, everyone in Rivers State knows where this issue is coming from. It's not rocket science. We know what the issue is, and the issue is not Fubara. It's not. I believe strongly that with the recent intervention of the Inspector General of Police, maybe we'll have a relative peace, because maybe as a result of him pulling his men out of those secretariats might be one of the reasons why they had to take advantage of it. But I will appeal that while the officers are there, the elected officers will also have the opportunity to do their work. At least let them provide security for them, which was even what I was thinking of. I was never of the opinion that the Nigerian police should pull out completely. No. When they said they were moving out, it was what gave opportunity for these miscreants to take advantage of the secretariats to destroy them. I understand that. So I'm of the support that it should come back, support the elected officers to secure those councils, because they belong, is a public property. We all need to join hands together to protect them.
All right, so you had him right there. So let's listen quickly before we go for 7 o'clock break. When he was asked about what will he do to make sure that there is peace, he said, I have knelt down for peace to reign. Listen to Fubara here.
I can quote names, but for some reason, let me leave it. There is nothing I've not done on this earth for peace to reign. I can tell you that. I can tell you the number of times that I've kneeled down to beg that let's allow this issue to go. But, I feel